All right, hold on a minute, guys. Start up the virtual cam. We're frozen at the moment, so let's fix that. Swap between them two there. Perfect. Bump me up a bit. All right, now let's see how the audio is sounding. As good as it gets. All right. One last thing before I can say we're officially set up for today's stream. Lighting, get the light up and about. And there we go. This is probably a bit of a surprise to some of you because I didn't actually schedule the stream at all. But I am still live. I made all the graphics and all this for this stream about 4 hours ago, I want to say. Pretty much when I got home from school. And it was just sort of like a matter of time, like what time I got home from footy training and what time I finished dinner. And if I had time, I was going to stream this game, which I had time. So here we are. We'll be streaming. We're here live for Essendon versus North Melbourne. I've tipped the Bombers to get up. I have tipped the Bombers. It's going to be a close game, I would have thought, though. I think North Melbourne, if they're going to pull off an upset, it's definitely a chance tonight. 10 in chat already. That is good to see. I might even start a poll. I might actually start a poll in the chat saying who you guys think are going to win. G'day, Sporty Boy, and g'day, Birdo. I wouldn't really say I'm going for either team tonight. I think Essendon will win, but I would prefer if North Melbourne win tonight. Yeah, for anyone who's been following the channel for a little bit, they would know. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Yeah, they would know that I'm not the biggest fan of the Bombers. And as a Collingwood fan, you'd probably think my most hated team would be like Carlton or something, but no, it's surprisingly Essendon. Who's going to win tonight? Essendon, Bombers. Then we'll do North Melbourne Kangaroos. So everyone spam up the North Melbourne and that one. I'm Pies fan too. That's good to hear. Sporty Boy, will you be at the game this week then? Will you be at the game this week? Geelong v Blues. Yeah, we'll get used to it, mate, because the Cats are losing this week as well. So I'll be getting used to it if I was you. But no, in all seriousness though, that game, Pies v Cats, you'd think that's game of the round. You think that'll be closest game of the round, which I think is fair enough. Two very informed sides. I reckon Geelong might get a day. That's because you're a Cats supporter, though. I'm not saying Geelong are guaranteed to lose. Like, I'm not saying Geelong are going to lose, but I think if you're a Geelong supporter, you're probably thinking Geelong are going to win. And if you're a Pies supporter, you're probably thinking the Pies are going to win. As a neutral fan, most would probably choose the Pies just because of the recent form. But then again, I don't see a world where the Cats lose 2 games in a row. So, yeah, no, you're not out of it, Birdo. There's definitely a chance. I'd be wrong to say that we're going to smash you. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a good game from Isaac Kako. I think Kako will have a good game tonight. Hopefully Nick Martin as well. Nick Martin should be tearing it up this week against North Melbourne. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Be very interesting to see. Because who have North got next week? Does anyone in the chat know? Does anyone know who North Melbourne have next week? Hey, football sirens member for 5 months. Really? 5 months? That's a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, W's in the chat for football sirens. And he's Jesseland membership. So what the second tier, I believe that is. So that's good as. Kanga. He says, I gotta play footy in the morning and I live in Bendigo. Yeah, that's shit then. That is shit. But as for me, I've got I don't know how I kind of considered doing a game day vlog of my game on Sunday, a local footy game, but it doesn't look like that'll be happening anymore because I'll probably have an average game. Considering I'll probably be up until like 3, 4 in the morning the night before editing my Pies v Cats vlog. But it's whatever. I reckon, yeah. Dockers will beat St Kilda. I have tipped the Saints, but I'm not too confident. I am going to that game, by the way. Is your AFL app working or is mine fucked? Well, when I went to check earlier, I couldn't see any of the lineups. And okay, no, never mind. The lineups are up. Collingwood ins. They brought Lockie Schultz in. Really? And Jeremy Howe managed. Geelong ins. Mitch Duncan, Tom Stewart out. Well, it's good for us then. I don't know. Depends what you mean by that, Chris. Like, what exactly isn't working? Like, not loading or is there anything else? I got my mouth guard today. Yeah, nice. Why are you not confident? I'm not confident in the Saints because I don't know. They're not crazy good, but neither are Freo at the moment. Like both sort of very average sides currently, similar skill level, but no. It'll be a close game. That's why I'm not confident because I feel like that's a game that could go really either way. And if that was played in Perth, I'd probably tip Freo. Nothing's working on my phone. Then I think it's my internet. But are you watching this stream on your phone or are you watching it on like a computer or something? Because if you're watching the stream on your phone, I don't know how that works if your AFL app isn't loading. Can I skip? How are we going? Game will be getting underway in 4 minutes from now. 4 minutes from now. How are you feeling this week, Skipper? Going up against the Crows. Well, Kangaroos got Lions next week. Fuck, that's bad. Yeah, well, if you're a North Melbourne fan, player, whatever, you'd probably be wanting to win this game because if they've got Brisbane next week, no matter where that's being played, that's an automatic loss for them. North Melbourne, who they got after? Then they got Richmond. Richmond beat North Melbourne. I'd probably tip North Melbourne in that. Oh, but it's at the G. I'd probably still tip North Melbourne in that situation. Then they got the Pies the week after. Unbiasedly, I'll say Pies win that by 50. Then they got the Eagles week after, so they probably win that in Bunbury. Then they got Freo at Optus, but it's North Melbourne's home game. The Dockers by 100. Yeah, okay. It's really weird. I can only access certain things, can't make any changes to the fantasy draft, which is shit, but I can do classic. Is that the fantasy draft that I'm in? How am I going in that, by the way? I haven't checked that once since the season started. Am I actually doing good or am I doing bad in it? Because I know I drafted Billy Frampton. And I think I drafted a few other meme players. And I got Ginnivan in there and Watto. I think I might have Lee Kalia as well. So I've got a few VFL players in there. I don't know. Bit nervous, but if we're going to keep winning games, I can't imagine be betting the Crows at the Adelaide Oval, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think Carlton are almost like, I'd say Carlton are going to be a similar side to what St Kilda were in 2024. Like skill level might be different, but I almost say like they'll sort of be that team where they're not great, but they're also not too bad. Like they're not, like super good. They're not super bad, and they like smash all the easy teams, and then pull off like the occasional upset. Like how St Kilda they would get the occasional upset against like Brisbane, and I think they bet Sydney, didn't they? I don't know. They had a few upsets there. That's my take with Carlton. You're third last. That's not bad. Who's last? Who the fuck am I beating? What? No, I'm sorry, but if you're losing to me in the fantasy draft, you need to put the fries in the bag a little, bro. I got the best team by far. Yeah, I can't really remember. I think my ruckman might be McInerney. I think my ruckman's McInerney, maybe. I think I have Nick Dacos. I actually do think I have Nick Dacos. And John Noble. I do have John Noble. I don't know. I'm trying to remember who I got, but I don't really know, to be honest. I'm going well, Joshy. How are you going? It's me, Chris, Coast Club Science, Gus, you, Razor, AFL Derby. Oh, we have a group chat on Discord for that, I swear. Yeah, we do. Yeah, Chris, Coast Club. Oh, is Sarah a part of it too? Or is she just in the group chat? I don't remember Sarah being a part of it, but she might have been. All right. Game's getting underway now, everyone. Put your final predictions in the chat now. That way you can take credit for it later if you get it correct. If I had time, I honestly may have considered getting some team coach cards. We could have opened at like quarter time or half time. I haven't really been spending too much money on team coach this year. Like, not as much as I have in previous years. Like last 2 years at least. Merritt kicks it forwards inside 50. A chance for an early score. It's a chess mark. Can't exactly see who that is, though. Just in the group chat. I'll go to sleep in half an hour. I got to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. That's so shit. We're waking up at 4 a.m. To be fair, I've got work experience coming up in a few weeks, and I'm going to my dad's work, and I got to get up at 5 in the morning every day, which is kind of shit. But also, I think I actually I'm getting paid minimum wage from 50 out for the first Essendon goal of the day. And they'll put their names on the scoreboard early, the Bombers. Solid kick. Sherry almost got a finger to it, though. Saying I haven't bought a pack this year. I bought a box. That's the thing. I bought a box, which is why, like, a few weeks after, I just didn't want to go too crazy on buying packs. I didn't want to waste a bunch of money. And then also, I'm probably got to be careful of how I spend my money in the next couple of weeks, because obviously I'll be purchasing AFL 26 on release date. I could pre-order it, but to be honest, I just want to buy a non-disc version on the PlayStation, and I can't actually do that yet. Like, I can't pre-order on the PlayStation, but I will be buying that, and I'll probably make a video on it. Oh, I think I heard it's coming out on the Friday or the Saturday, which is kind of shit, because I might not actually have the chance to play it on release date. The playlist guy with the $2 donation. Cheers heaps for that, mate. And g'day, welcome to the chat. My nana's already loaded me up with 20 packs. That's lucky then. 14 packs total. Yeah, I've seen a few of your stuff, but you've been really you've only opened 14 packs. You got a trophy wild card. You got a sculpture wild card the other day at the Geelong game. And I think you got a few other pulls as well. Lucky. I also heard Wardlaw was a laid out. I don't know if that was completely true, but that's what my dad told me for this game. Apparently he's a laid out. It's coming out Freo versus Collingwood next Thursday. That's so shit as well, though. Because I will probably stream that game, I reckon, Freo v Collingwood, meaning that I won't be able to play it right away. Lucky to kick the first North Melbourne goal of the day. Typically a good kick, but it hasn't got a hold of that one. Now the Bombers, it's Kako in defence. Takes a bounce. He'll take a second. Gets the kick towards the wing. Contested footy. Merritt tries to get in there. He'll get the handball off. Oh, North Melbourne get the turnover. Turns it back over. It's Peter Wright now. He'll set it aside 50. A mark is needed for the Bombers, and he's got it. He'll line up from here. It's Kyle Langford to kick a goal from directly in front. By the way, the reason I picked 31st. Yeah, that's the thing. When you messaged me, I quickly checked the AFL app to see when Collingwood were playing, and they play the night before. The only thing is I'll probably be a bit tired from that because I probably will vlog the Hawthorn Collingwood game that week, so I will probably be tired. So if I don't know, it won't really affect anything though. It'll be good. And that day as well, like it's not even like if last minute I get a ticket to one of the games on the Saturday. Like it's not even like I'm missing out on anything because all the Saturday games, all the games on the 31st, they're all interstate games. So it's not even like, yeah, I know it was a good day that you chose. But yeah, let's get back to that, girls. I'm not getting the game unless people say it's actually good because AFL 23 long. Yeah, I think for just regular like people who just have heard of the game and just regular gamers, I probably wouldn't recommend getting it straight away, the AFL game. But if you're like a content creator, I would recommend getting it as soon as you can. Is that going straight to Xbox AFL 23? Because I think when AFL 26 going straight to Xbox, I think when it first released, I don't think it was on Xbox until like 6 months later. I think it was just released on PlayStation and PC. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I actually might be very wrong about that, but I think that may have been the case. I think that's what it's going to Nintendo Switch, so you'd assume it goes to Xbox. I'm actually really keen though for that game. I think people are kind of like shitting on it, saying, "Oh, it's the same game. It's just going to be, it's going to be pretty bad." Or I'm actually keen for. I think they're genuinely get a hold of it. And if they haven't, if it's actually a shit game, you'd think Big Ant Studios don't make the next AFL game. You wouldn't be allowed to make the next AFL game if this next one flops. And it's holding the ball free kick Essendon's way. It's eventually coming to... Yeah. It was delayed. Yeah, I thought so. Could someone else please test this? Test what? Sorry. The AFL website down on my laptop. Yeah, AFL God HQ was saying the same thing earlier, that the AFL app wasn't working for him. But it's working for me fine. It's working pretty fine for me. My video has 250 views. What video? How's your channel going, by the way, Berta? Because I know there was like a period there where you gained like 200 subs in like a couple weeks. And you were saying they were genuine subs. You had 278. That's not bad. It's 2025 AFL team coach Alf. Yeah, right. Is that your most viewed? No, your most viewed a VR video. Here we go. And that is another goal. Essendon's way. They're 3 goals up here in the first quarter. Are we prepared to see a blowout today? Hopefully not. I'm praying we don't. I actually have been playing AFL 23 lately. I'm not even joking. I actually have been getting around AFL 23. I haven't been streaming it. I still don't think AFL 23 is worth making content on at the moment. But I have been playing it a bit lately. I don't know if it's just because I'm excited for the new game. I also think nowadays AFL 23 isn't unplayable. Like the glitches aren't bad anymore. Like it's very rare you're going to get a glitch on AFL 23. So I think it's just really people shit on it nowadays because of what it used to be like. Not really what it's like now. Collingwood played Gold Coast round 1 and lost. When was this? Sorry. I'll give you a hint for my latest video, Jesse. AFL National last team standing. So is it AFL 23, is it? I don't know. Or maybe AFL Evo, because I know you've been getting around Evo lately. Free kick holding man, Essendon's way. That's a few free kicks North Melbourne have already given away pretty early. Not good, not good. I mean, good for my tipping, though. And that could be another free kick, a chance. Now, inside 50. If the Bombers can get a mark, no one can. Will they get one on the run? Not if North Melbourne have anything to do about it. Then towards the wing. The mark's been taken by Jackson Archer. Not too many options to kick to. He'll just go for the send. Sends it high, sends it long. A pack mark, potential to be taken out the back. An Essendon free kick yet again. It's Ridley's way, though. It's purely off the page. Yeah, geez. My most viewed video AFL ones are wrecking AFL mascots, kicking girls, and yeah, right. Ranking AFL mascots, really. Merritt, kick inside 50. Oh, yeah. Are they going to pay that? I wouldn't pay that. They haven't. Also, for anyone interested, I was going to get a video out yesterday. That was a video I filmed in Gather Round, but I didn't end up releasing it because I just wanted to spend a bit more time on the video, and it just wasn't finished, and I didn't want to rush it. So I'm going to get it out next week, though. Likely to be next Wednesday. Oh, he keeps fumbling. That's high. High free kick. North Melbourne. It's Zerha who will line up for Gal here. Yeah, okay. I'm interested to see that video then. Well, I feel like you haven't uploaded in a little while. Maybe I'm incorrect about that, but I feel like you haven't uploaded in a bit, so it'll be good to see you post. No, 2 weeks ago. It's not too long, but upload schedule in Coast Club. Cam Zerha. Kick a goal. North Melbourne get there first of the day. They're telling Essendon fans that they are still here. And they're not going to make it easy for you this week. I'm hoping for a good game out of Goldstein today as well. He played well against the Pies, so don't see why he wouldn't do too well today. Obviously, bit of a you'd think Tristan Sherry's a bit of a tougher opponent than Darcy Cameron, but yeah, be interesting. Daniel Bishop, how are we going? How are we going, mate? My top 3 most viewed 2023 semi-final vlog, building AFL Stadium in Minecraft. That stadium video was actually pretty good, Skipper. So I'm glad to see that video did well for you. So I remember I looked back at that a little while ago. It's McGrath who will get the handball back. Sends towards the square. Chest mark will be taken. Redmond gets the kick forwards. A chance for a mark over the head. Out of bounds. Now be a boundary throw in. Sherry should win this hit out. A good tap by him. Could be followed by a good kick by the Kangaroos. Is anyone in the chat actually watching this game? By any chance? No, it's Langford in the ruck. And he wins it. I might chuck 7+ on. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think it'll actually be that bad. I said in my tipping video that I don't think either teams will score over 70. Like, I think it'll be a very low scoring game. But I don't know. It'll be interesting, this game. Because I think it could go either way, but Essendon, it'd be shocking if they didn't get the job done. You would think, at least. Here we go. Gets the dribble. Possession by the Bombers. Turnover. Holding the man almost. Stoppage will occur though. How's the crowd always loud between these two, especially when it's close? Yeah. Should be a good crowd this week though. St Kilda v Freo. Probably going to be crowd of the year. Now, I'll tell you what, the worst crowd I ever attended so far was Gold Coast versus Richmond. That has so far been the worst crowd I've ever attended. Gets the kick and Markson taken on the wing. He'll send it forward inside 50 for a chance. Can a mark be taken? No one can. It's Kako. That'll almost be free kick towards the North Melbourne, but instead it's Nate Caddy's free kick. St Kilda Carlton could potentially be 75k, most likely. Is St Kilda Carlton at the G? Why is that game at the G? Come on, Caddy. Oh, that's a good kick. Oh, it's close. It's right on the line, though. Behind will be taken. Not 15, really. Sends towards the square. Fumbled. St Kilda get one MCG home game a year. Last year it was Collingwood. They chose Carlton this year. Yeah, okay. That's okay then. I wonder if it's Collingwood's home game against the Saints this year. Surely not. Because if it was their home game last year, surely it's ours this year. When do Collingwood versus Carlton later in the year? When do we verse you later in the year? Because I know we do verse you twice. Might be like round 16, something like that. That's round 22. Round 22 maybe. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, that wasn't a great kick, but it somehow worked with a mark. The next kick here should get inside 50. It does. It's not a great one. Oh! There we go. That's a nice strong mark by the big man from North Melbourne. Don't know his name, to be honest, but he'll go for this snap here from the boundary. Here we go. North Melbourne kick their second of the day. He's got it. That is a good kick. And North Melbourne get another. It's not Todd Goldstein. It's a 7-point margin here. I reckon if North can get the next goal with 6 minutes to go. You said North Melbourne, Essendon. What a name, Finbar. Was that who kicked it, Finbar? Was that his name? Yeah, Finbar's probably a better last name than something like Beasley or something. I feel like there's a few strange names though in the AFL. Like, what's a strange last? Like in the AFL, who's like a player with strange last names? There's Finbar now. There's Sidebottom, Roughhead. I mean, Roughhead's retired, but there was a Roughhead. Oh, it's on the ball. Not paid. Oh, smothered. Gets the ball back. fumbled. It's Jones now. Handballs, not a great disposal, but it still worked. Get it over to McGrath. They choose not to take that path. Handball. It's tight on the wing now. They're doing well under pressure here, Essendon. Round 17, we play you again? Yeah, nice. Here we go. This will be interesting now. Can they get the kick inside? Can they get the mark inside 50, I should say? Well, first they have to go in there. Perkins gets the kick to Goldstein. Goldstein hits up his teammate in Martin. He'll line up now to kick his first of the day. Realistically, we know how good of a player Nick Martin is. If he can just get the ball a few times today, he can have a field day kicking goals. Nicky Martin. He's already got 5 disposals early in the game. Can he get another? Drafted in 2022. You'd think he's been around longer when looking at the skill level he provides. And that'll be 25 points the Bombers get up to. Hopefully I can get shortlisted for the second Stat Chat Creators Clash. There's a competition for sports on 23rd of May. Yeah, right. Mate, if Stat Chat ever asks me to get on another video, I'm specifically saying to them, I'm not doing anything draft related. Because for anyone who's seen that is one thing. That's probably the one thing I'll say I have the least amount of knowledge on. When it comes to the AFL, draft is probably the number one thing I have the least knowledge on. Out of all things, that's what I get to. But at the end of the day, if I don't have enough knowledge on the draft, then I probably don't deserve to win the Creator Cup, do I? You can only really get the Pies play. No, there was a few I could get, but Pat took them from me. Like I think there was Ashcroft. I could have got the Ashcroft brothers. I think there was Cole Shadir, I think was in there, was it? Was he? I probably could have gotten him. Sam Darcy I would have gotten, but he took them all from me anyway. But the Pies ones were the only ones I got. I think I got Darcy more than the 2 Dacosses. I probably should have gotten the Tom Mitchell one, to be fair. He just didn't cross my mind, though. I also didn't know his dad played, so that's why it didn't cross my mind. I really want to verse you now. I'm kind of betting you would still probably do better than me, though. All right, here we go. Good tap by Sherry. It's just a thumping ball. Holding the man almost. Handball's off. Gonna keep the kick inside. They will. They need a strong mark. North Melbourne. No one takes it. But the Essendon Bombers pick it up in defence. Getting the kick out of defensive 50. Fresh cut, boss. Yeah, it's relatively flat. I got it cut on Tuesday. So I guess it's sort of fresh. G'day. I'll call you Duck because I don't know how to pronounce that, but I have a stream my Evo career, but I think I should wait till the footy's finished. You can stream it, but I think there's so many people streaming at the moment where it almost wouldn't be worth streaming a video game. Is Sirens going live tonight? Because I know he said he's streaming every night until the new game comes out, but I find it weird that he's not going live tonight if he isn't already live. Come on, North. Get a mark there. They can't. 5 minutes there to go. I got a red card on Sunday, bro. Wait, in footy, you got a red card. I think I've... Nah, soccer. I was going to say, I didn't even know you played soccer. Which I was going to say, how the fuck did you get a red card in footy? What'd you get? Like, why were you suspended, though? Like, what'd you do? I feel like if you're getting suspended in the junior level, you got to be doing something bad. Like, there's been times in junior footy where I've seen, like, full-on punch-ons, right? And no one's gotten suspended for that. So if in soccer you're getting suspended for 2 weeks, what are you doing? Here we go. Is that another one for Essendon? It is. They're kicking away now. It's going to be very, very difficult for North. I'm sort of annoyed, though, because I thought this had potential to be a good game. And I know it's only first quarter and they're only 3 goals up, Essendon, but you could just see that Essendon are... You know what I mean? You could just see that North Melbourne is just not in it. And Essendon, realistically... I don't know. They've been dominating all over the ground. They just can't sometimes make that extra step inside 50. G'day, AFL Club YT. Skipper could still be playing local footy this year despite not being registered. We got put into B grade. Yeah, well, my team has one more grading game, and that's this week. And it's sort of shit because it looks like we're going to be in A grade. It looks like we're going to be in, the first division, which is sort of shit because my team so far, in grading, we haven't really versed anyone like that good. We've won 2 out of 3 games so far. We'll play again this week, and I think this week's sort of 50-50, but if we win this week, it's going to be bad for us because we're going to get put in a high division. And if we get put in a high division, we're going to get smashed by like 100 every week. But if we get put in like Div 3, Div 4, we could be a chance of winning the grand final this year. Well, if we get put Div 3, Div 4, we'll probably definitely play finals at least. Which is good because I don't think the East Sunbury 16s have played finals in like over a decade. Actually, I don't think any East Sunbury team, like any age group, has played finals in over a decade. Like, it's been a while. So, A grade is tough, man. We won't get put in A grade. We'll put in because we've lost the one game. We won't get put in A grade. I wouldn't have thought. Jesse, you don't have everyone in chat. Yeah, but nothing bad's happening in chat. That's another Essendon goal. Six goals. Okay, and my microphone's just fallen. Liverpool won the EPL. You pissed? Oh, you're talking to Kobe, not me. I was going to say I don't actually know what that means. Well, everyone, 6 people in the chat. Not great, but it doesn't matter anyway. We've got 8 likes on the stream. If anyone hasn't yet left a like, please feel free to do so. This has been a long quarter, I won't lie. Feels like it's been a while. And that is a free kick. We'll go North Melbourne's way. They have the free kick inside 50. And my fucking earphone's falling out of my ear. This will be good. If they can execute a goal out of this, it'll give them some form of confidence throughout the next stoppage. And they should be winning out the middle. When they've got people like Sherry in that midfield, you got to... I feel like it's almost a lock to get inside 50. It's just whether or not you can execute it. Especially against Goldstein. Oh, it's not going in. Is it? Nah. You got to kick those. As an AFL player, you got to kick those. Graz, how we going? How we feeling about tomorrow's game? I actually have tipped the Saints for tomorrow. Yeah, there's all this soccer talk in the chat, but I have no clue. We will lose tomorrow. We are pretenders. Yeah. I think he's a favourite, but not by much. I wouldn't mind seeing a Freo win, though. But then again, we've got Hughes the week after, so if the Hughes win next week, that'll give you... So if Hughes win this week, there'll be a lot of confidence coming your way going in against Collingwood. Which they shouldn't be, considering the skill gap. But in Perth, you never know. Do you remember 2021? Like, Collingwood 2021, I do. If you mean a specific game, I don't, because we played shit in pretty much every single game in 2021. So there wasn't too many memorable games there. Collingwood played us in 2021. Mate, Club YT, you were fucking 8 years old in 2021, so I wouldn't be chirping if I was you. Here we go. Caleb Daniel, high ball. Will land inside the 50. No one can get the mark, though. Here we go. Here we go. Sheasel. Shees gets the handball off. Inside 50. A mark needs to be taken by someone. You cannot miss this one. Come on, Dersma. Well, at least Don's made it to finals, and your team hasn't won a final in over 7,000 days, okay? At least I've seen my team win a flag in my lifetime. I've seen my team win 2 flags. Sure, I was fucking like 8 months old when Collingwood won it in 2010, but I've still seen 2 flags. Dersma on the quarter time siren. He's missed. He's lining up from like an angled. He was lining up on an angle, but it was like goal square distance. You got to get those. Like, I don't know. That's quarter time, though. 37 plays 15. North Melbourne, man. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Not great. Not a great quarter by them, but luckily I've tipped Essendon. It would have been stupid not to tip them. But I might eat my words if North Melbourne come back and win. Knowing Essendon, they probably won't be able to maintain this much of a lead. Although we won't have... Yeah. The Dons got smashed in the 2021 final. Who'd they verse, though? Who'd they verse in the final? I did not even exist when the Pies won the flag in 2010. PS, I was born in 2012. Exactly, mate. So... Wouldn't be talking. Wayne Newman, how we going, bro? How we going, bro? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going, well, the dogs. Yeah, right. Well, oh well. I think AFL Club YT tried to make a point there, but it didn't really work too much in his favour, did it? But at the end of the day, Essendon, they're probably going to finish bottom 6 this year. At least I'm going to see my team play finals in 2025. So, wouldn't mind seeing how the stream's performing started off. I don't think it's been too good, but it's whatever. Hopefully, views pick up later on. If they don't, it's all right. It prepares me for, I don't know. At least I've got in a stream this week because I think I don't know if I'm going to stream any other games this week because I'm not going to stream tomorrow night because I'll be going to tomorrow night's game, and then I could stream whatever the first Saturday game is. Like, what's the first Saturday game? What's the first Saturday game? Might be. Ooh. Wait, I can just check my fixture once it reloads. Hold on. It is Bulldogs Port. I wanted to go to that game, but I didn't end up getting tickets to it. Yes, I might stream that game potentially if I was to stream a Saturday game, but I feel like I probably won't. And then the Sunday, my only chance of streaming, I might stream Battle of the Bridges on Sunday. It's Sunday, maybe, depending on if I have time, because I'm going to be editing my Collingwood Geelong vlog. Well, realistically, I want it done. You never know, Price might. I think at the moment we're first on the ladder, so we're flag favourites currently. But I feel like it's early in the season, so it doesn't really matter too much. All that matters is you're good come finals time. Like, take a look at Sydney. They dominated the league all year, but come finals time, they were awful. Not awful. They're not awful. They made the craddy. I shouldn't be calling them awful, but you're just going to be good at the right time of year in the AFL. It doesn't matter where you finish on the ladder, as long as you finish in that top 8, and you're just going to be good at the right time of the year. Take a look at Brisbane last year. 5th place, went on to win the flag. Take a look at Bulldogs 2016. 7th place, went on to win the flag. So, yeah, we're good early, but it's just, can we keep up that consistency? Because there's obviously going to be a dry patch in the season where we probably lose a few consecutive games. We'll have a few really difficult games back to back that we'll probably lose later in the year. If I take a look at our fixture, I think we win this week against Geelong, hopefully. Freo will win the week after. Adelaide, I think we win. We'll beat North Melbourne. And then we'll lose to Hawthorn, I reckon, round 12. But then we'll beat Melbourne. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't see many. I don't know if that's the bias coming out of me or if that's genuinely. If I'm basing it off our current form. Yeah, take a look at this later in the year. All right. Collingwood, Brisbane. We might lose that. Then we got the week after Hawthorn, Collingwood. We might lose that. Then the week after that, we got Adelaide v Collingwood at the Adelaide Oval. We might lose that. And then to finish off the round, we got Melbourne. So we will win that. But that's the thing. If we're not good at the right time of the year, then there's not really too much of a point. What position do you play? I generally play halfback. Either halfback, and I rotate in the ruck. I rotate in the ruck as well. So I probably play 50% ruck and then 50% back. So pretty chill. If somebody donates $50, nah. If someone donates $20 within the next 10 seconds, I'll drop my DAX. No, I won't. I don't know why I said that, actually. I don't get why people think over 23, 26 graphics look like the PS2. They look fine. I think they look elite. If I've actually saw a sneak peek of perfect. I opened it up straight away to AFL 26. So I follow the AFL 26 page on Instagram. I don't know if it's the official page, but it's called AFL 26. They only got like 6 followers, but like they're posting everything AFL 26, and it actually like the graphics look better. The graphics do look better than the previous game. Not that the previous game had bad graphics, but like it looks like I don't know if you're gonna really be able to see that well, but I don't know. Like the graphics are actually looking elite. It's gonna be a good game though. It is gonna be a good game. April 26 hasn't come out yet. Yeah, I know it hasn't come out. It comes out next week. All right, second quarter though. Here we go. And I think it seems like they're going to have unique goal celebrations as well, which is going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really cool. And like, I hope they add in like different cinematics and stuff. Like, let's say, like you kick a goal after the siren to win the game, right? Like, I want that cutscene or cinematic, right, to be different, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like after you win a game of AFL 23, there's sort of just like a quick 10, 15 second thing of your players celebrating. Like, I don't know. I want it to be different, like, depending on the game circumstances. Think the Brownlow was rigged? I do not. Yeah, last year there was a bit of controversy with Patrick Cripps getting the 42 votes, but at the end of the day, Cripps was the best player last year, so you can't really be too frustrated with that. Yeah, there's a few bad voting decisions here and there, but I don't think it's rigged, no. Peter Wright, get his name on the goal kickers list. A chance here from outside 50. The big 2-0 on his back. And that'll end up out on the full. Yeah, everyone on Instagram says the players don't look like themselves and graphics are still... Yeah, that's just a stupid thing for people to say then. Like Big Air, not EA, of course, the graphics aren't going to be completely groundbreaking. I think the graphics are looking really good, though. Like, if you can have an AFL game with, like, really, like, the graphics up to the standards that it looks like we're going to get, and, like, good gameplay, like, it's probably... AFL 26 probably has the chance to be the best AFL game we've seen. And genuinely, enjoyment-wise, probably not. But I still think AFL 23 is the best AFL video game we've had. Yes, there was a few glitches early on, right? And a lot of frustration with the delay of Pro Team. But when you take into graphic consideration and like the overall amount of game modes, if you actually play AFL 23 right now, it's actually a very enjoyable game. It's just the fact that it just gets hated on so much and it's just such an inactive game and they get basically any players nowadays. It's actually a good game, though, if you actually sit down and play it. Like, I think nowadays, like, I would genuinely choose AFL 23 over AFL Evo 2. I think I genuinely would. Which is why I really hope they don't let us down with this next AFL game. Here we go. The chance for a North Melbourne goal. Never mind, it's not inside their 50. Essendon goal, though. Snap and through the behind. No, touched on the line. I actually don't know what happened in that situation. It's going to be the score review, though. Yeah, exactly right, Skipper. Is that a goal? I don't know if that's a goal. Is it a goal? Sheets will touch that. Touched. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. Touched on the line. That's 4 behinds for North Melbourne. So a chance for a 1-point ball game. but they haven't been able to execute their opportunities. Daniel takes a bounce out of the square. The banana boy, how are we going? Go to the Pies? I guess so. They're going well at the moment. I hope they don't let us down this week. I'm going well, though. Thanks for asking. Here we go. Boundary throw in, free kick, holding the man. It'll go Tristan Cherry's way. Goldstein, bit of frustration, bit of a frustrated look on his face. Sends it forward. Getting the spoil now, Darling. Oh, free kick. Advantage has been paid. Essendon. Oh, here we go. Nick Martin running up the middle. Kick inside forward, 50. Peter Wright can't mark. Umpire wants to give him the chance anyway. He says, here you go, have a free kick. Haven't watched you in years. Haven't watched me in years. What do you mean? What was the last thing from me that you've seen? Peter Wright lighting up. And the goal's been missed. They now bring the score to 39. My scoreboard's saying 37, so I clearly have missed something in there. Banana Boy corrects me anyway, so I would have known. I'd almost argue tomorrow night's game's going to be a bit more exciting than what we're seeing currently. Here we go. And an inside 50 kick. Will it go in for goals? It will. That is a pretty good kick. And now, did I give them a goal? Bringing their score to 22. No, 21. Hello, Lachlan. How are we going? Lachlan Smythe or Smith? Who's making an upset with a comeback and I think it's I know it's early and it's only like an 18-point margin, but I'm almost ready to call game over. At this point. North Melbourne free kick. Against Goldstein. Inside 50. Almost holding the man. Essendon will get the possession. Hands off to Merritt. Merritt gets it away. And a one-arm mark by Goldstein. It's now Martin. Martin, that's got to be holding the footy. North Melbourne free kick. You'd be hoping for North Melbourne to kick the next goal at least. And they might. No, they won't. Essendon get the kick away. Juggled possession and a free kick going Essendon's way yet again. I actually wouldn't mind seeing the free kick counter because you see very rare free kicks going to towards North Melbourne. Like, not to say that Essendon's free kicks aren't undeserved. Like, North Melbourne have been giving away very fair free kicks. 11-6, yeah. And it's not like they've been bad calls either. North Melbourne just can't seem to be playing a clean game of footy. And they'll end up out of bounds. Out on the full as well. No, it's not Nick Larkey. I'm so tired at the moment. I don't know why. I think I'll probably have an early night after this. Center square. No, goal square. Now you can really tell my tired coming out. That's dropping the ball. Sherry gets the possession. Simpkin selling the candy. They'll go back to Sherry. And a fumbling ball by Curtis. They just can't. Oh, that's such a bad decision by Parker. Luckily, Sheezel's good enough of a kick to make that work. Inside 50 for the Kangas. Can a mark get taken? No, they cannot. And that'll end up out in the full regardless. So a North Melbourne free kick will occur. It's too far out to go for goal, I would have thought. And now. Go the barrel! Go the barrel! Chooses not to. Sends towards the square, though. A mark needs to be taken by someone. A fly occurs. A fumbling ball. North Melbourne for a goal! And one has been missed by Dersma. That's like almost a guaranteed goal majority of the time. And you got to kick them. You got to kick those. I understand the pressure that man was on, but it's not even like it was touched. He just went for the snap from the square and missed. Really with the mark of the back line. Play on, says the umpire, sends it towards the wing. A mark needs to be taken, and one has been. It's Caddy. He'll send it down the wing. A chance for a mark. Unfortunately, all these packed possessions just aren't going to work for them. Shazel's going to try and get to it in time, but can't. Coast Club's messaging me. Here we go. Simpting his hands. Sheezel. Powell just sends it. Goes the long ball down the wing. A chance here. They need to get inside 50, though. They do. A mark needs to be taken by somebody. They just can't. It's a dribbling ball. Unfortunately, it's not going to go far enough. Pressure. And that'll end up out of bounds. All right, well, sorry about that. I don't want to spend the whole time on my phone. I just had to answer a message, though. Tiger Millen, how are we going? I got 20 subs by streaming. I get 10 people watching. 20 subs by streaming. Can't imagine they'd be real people then. How long were you streaming for? And what were you streaming? the game. Are you still live? Are you still live? You are. Live on YouTube Shorts. Really? Strange. Strange, but maybe it's the way to go. What's happening here? What's happened? Oh, that is not good. He's going off with the trainer now. Freo Saints. I've gone the Saints. I have gone the Saints. I don't know. It's going to be a hard game to tip, though. It was a hard game to tip. I have locked in the Saints, though, just because it's at home. But, yeah, it's not easy. Welcome back, Birdo. How we going? How we going, Birdo? Here we go. No, oh, God. What do the AFL choose this game for Thursday night? There will be the occasional poor primetime footy game. Like, I agree that this was not the great time slot. This is what I would assume would either be a Sunday day game or either a Sunday game or a Saturday day game. Not typically Thursday night footy. And then you got St Kilda Freo tomorrow. And then I think you got West Coast Melbourne tomorrow night. Should I Collingwood Geelong? Nah, I think Collingwood Geelong Saturday night works well. This should have been, I reckon, like the Q clash. No, not the Q clash. I think that's good to end off the round. But yeah, maybe Battle of the Bridge. Or even like Bulldogs Port, honestly. Like Bulldogs Port's not a bad Thursday game. Like it's not, it'll be like probably a 20 point win by. Actually, no, that could be a close game to be fair. Could be a solid game, that Ballarat game. I genuinely think if it wasn't being played at Ballarat and it was a Marvel game, there's a chance that Bulldogs Port would have been played Thursday night. Peter Gate, how we going, bro? How we going? How we feeling? How are we feeling about the upcoming Saturday game? Merritt gets the kick. Chest mark's been taken. I really have to win. Same here, mate. Same here. You want any games this round? Yeah, I'll go to Freo versus St Kilda tomorrow night, and then I'll go to Collingwood Geelong Saturday night. I wanted to go to Bulldogs Port and Ballarat, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Here we go. Coleman gets the kick. Sheasel marks. Almost out of bounds on the full. Hasn't been called though. Mark has been paid. Bit of a dull game of footy that we're witnessing currently. Martin gets the kick forward. Over the head. There's a chance here still for Jones though. Jones fumbling. He's fumbled 3 times in the one play. Not Freo. Sheasel getting the handball away. A free kick's been paid in all of that congestion. Downfield free kick. And it's Harry Sheasel. Millen, are you still in the chat, perchance? Are you still in the chat, perchance? Coast Club. Interesting. You being in the chat, does that mean your stream's ended? I am. When do Collingwood versus Richmond, Millen? When do Collingwood versus Richmond? Check my community post. All right. My Dons versus Roos streamed early due to health issues. I'll be addressing something. Yeah, okay. I could make a really fucked joke at the moment if I wanted to, Coast Club, but I feel like it's not the right time to make that kind of joke. It probably wouldn't be funny at all. Mary's messed that kick up. Never mind. Here we go. A chance for another Essendon goal to bring their score to 45, halfway to 70. That's just not math at all. That is the worst, probably, math you're going to hear all stream. Fucking hell, 45, half of 70. All right. North Melbourne. Good defensive pressure. Gets the kicking away. Kicks to the defensive pocket. Round 20. Really? Round 20. Is that a Saturday game? Wouldn't be Friday or Thursday, I wouldn't have thought. Is that a Saturday game or Sunday game? Here we go. Kick forward. Could be a stoppage here. It's likely to be. It's not. Oh, yeah, true. It wouldn't be because it's round 20. Yeah, it wouldn't be confirmed yet. Well, I'd almost consider going to that game with you if you wanted to. Here's the handball. Gresham barely getting it away. Yeah, I'd almost consider going to that game with you if you want, Milan. Because I can't imagine that's something I would vlog. Just because it's not going to be a great game. So I wouldn't mind just sitting back and just enjoying that game. And I wouldn't also mind going with just like a friend and preferably a Richmond supporter. Essendon win by 12, you reckon? You reckon? Well, they're up by 18 at the moment, so... Up by 18 feels weird to say because it feels like they've been dominating like heavily. I mean, if it's a Saturday game, Millen, anyway, I can't go because I'll have local footy. I'll be playing footy, but... Here we go. High ball. Good spoil by Ben Mackay. And now, 3 minutes to go here in the half of football. The ball go up for a stoppage. I'm not kidding. If I wasn't on stream right now, I could probably fall asleep. And I'm being like actually serious. Like I'm so tired right now. And it's not even like this game's exciting to the point where like I'm interested. When dates come out, I'll see whether I can go or not. If it's not a Saturday game. No, if it's not a Sunday game. I can only go if it's not a Sunday game. Sundays are the only days I finish streaming. You finished streaming? Mate, there's still 3 quarters to go, basically. No, there's a whole another half to go, at least. What do you mean you ended stream? I have to go somewhere? Then what's the point of streaming the game, mate? What's the point of streaming the game? So you can only go... No, Sunday is the only day I cannot go. If it's a Sunday game, I cannot go. All right, 20. Well, that's not bad for your first stream. Well, it's not technically your first stream, but it's not bad. He's paid the goal. And now, Essendon are officially 24 points up. Did you see my face? I didn't click on your stream at all, but I did see... I've seen your goal kicking challenge. Yeah, see you, Banana Boy. Have a good one, bro. I don't actually know what I'm going to do at halftime because I actually just don't think I have the energy to, like, get up and about for anything. A minute 40 to go, though, here in the corner. Shocked I gained 15 subs. Yeah, I find that weird as well. Maybe it's because you were live on YouTube Shorts, potentially. Because you're live on YouTube Shorts, maybe that was the reason, but it's weird that you gained 15 subs from that stream. Because I don't know, I feel like the math isn't adding up. Here we go. A chance here for a goal. Either team needs to pick up the footy here. Give it to Kako. Give it to Kako. Chooses not to. Snaps around the body. It's Gresham who will line up the goal, though. He'll have a set shot directly in front, kicking from roughly 35 to 40 metres out. Come on. If he kicks this, it's arguably game over, Gresham. And he's missed that one shockingly. That's the stupid thing to say. Commentators just said if Essendon made the most of their opportunities, they could be so much more in front. Works both ways, mate. If North Melbourne made the most of their opportunities, they'd be 5 points down. The game is paused for a minute there, but it's all right. The siren will sound regardless. It's half time. I won't lie, this game is... I've seen better games. I have seen better games of football produced by both these clubs, so not loving it, but it's whatever. You're going to get the occasional bad game of footy. Unfortunately, I'm seeing it tonight. But if we can see a close finish, like the fourth quarter is always the best because there's that slight hope for a team comeback. On the night, like it's the 4th of July, cause baby you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst and make him go, like you couldn't cross the sky. Of course, you decided to stream the word. Yeah, well, I don't really have too many other options this week, to be honest. Just on the night, like it's the 4th of July. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of stats, actually. That's something I should be checking to inform you guys on actually what has been some positives to today's game. So far, Perkins has 3 goals. So that's one good sign you'll take out as tonight's game. So that's be pretty impressed by him. Disposals currently leading is Zach Merritt with 17. Hit-outs, Sherry, 21 hit-outs to Todd Goldstein's 8. Advance. No one's had more than 1 centre mark. Sherry's got the 7 clearances, though. Wow. Kako's had 3 inside 50s as well as Merritt. Sheezel with a 324 metres gain. And Mackay, Comben, and Reed, they're only people with 100% time on ground. What's Freaky Counter looking like? 19 to 12 Essendon's way. That's a lot for the first half. 19 free kicks. Like 12's not that good either, but first half, 19 free kicks. And Essendon led for literally the entirety of the game. Angus Jones, how we going, bro? How we going? Sorry, I'm in chat. It's chill. That's chill. What game you think will be best of the season? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. It'll probably be like a really rare. I feel like it's always like a random game. It's always like a random game that's the best game of the season. Like last year, game of the season, I personally think this was game of the season, and I think majority of the people in the chat will agree. And it was the most random fucking game of the year. Collingwood North Melbourne last year. Collingwood, 54 points down, came back and won the game by 1 point. Yes, there was the controversial 50-meter thing towards the end of the game, but that was still game of the year, I reckon. I think St Kilda versus Carlton, round 24 last year as well, that could have potentially been game of the year if Jack Higgins' goal towards the end of the game actually knocked Carlton out of the finals. If that actually knocks them out of the finals, that would have been game of the year. But unfortunately, I think it was Fremantle, Port Adelaide. Fremantle got fucking flogged, so Carlton made it. You meant the round. Probably Geelong Collingwood, I think. Brisbane Cats semi. That wasn't game of the year, though. There's no way that was game of the year. You'd argue Brisbane v Giants was a better game than... Like, I get that it was a close game, but Coast Club ended before halftime, by the way. Yeah, I've seen his community post. Apparently, it's mental health issues, so I won't actually shit on him for that. If he actually does have mental health issues, then I'm not going to actually shit on him for that. He says he wants to call me after the game regarding stuff like that, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I'll be respectful. But yeah, apparently is. I'm not gonna say too much on stream because I actually don't know how much he wants me to say, but I think he prefers if I just keep it on the down low. He left every. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know then. Your game of the round, though, I think will be Collingwood Geelong. Because that one, what's got the closest odds of the round? Probably that game, Collingwood Geelong. I think that's probably got the closest odds. St Kilda, actually, St Kilda, Freo. St Kilda, Freo have the closest odds so far. I think. Although the Q Clash, Brisbane Gold Coast, that could be. Yeah, don't be underrating this. Nah, Suns Lions will be amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we have a chance to see three. Like we actually have a chance to see three thrillers this round. Collingwood Geelong, that could be a thriller. Brisbane Suns, that should be a really good game. I'd be shocked if either team gets flogged. And GWS Sydney, yes, there's a huge skill gap, but the rivalry, you got to keep that in your mind. That's why it'll be interesting, that game. It will be interesting. And I think I want to stream that game. I assume you're going to it, aren't you, Gus? I assume you'll go to that game. It's on the night, like it's the 4th of July. Nah, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Gus. Bro, let's get some music up in here. Hold on. All right, I actually wouldn't mind. Hold on. I actually don't mind finding some good music after the stream, like that I can use in videos potentially. Gus footy, mate. Piss off, bro. All right, sorry for the awkward silence there, guys. I actually hadn't put up messages to reply to. So, what do we actually want to see from at halftime? He ended stream because he had sore stomach. There is also other reasons why he ended. He's telling me about them, but I'm not allowed to say too much. I don't think so. I won't say. I'll respect his privacy. That's all I know. Yeah. Well, what do we got? What was that game Caden McDonald was playing? It was like the footy numbers game, but it was players, and you had to name the player. What was that game called? Does anyone know? I might, because I wouldn't actually mind giving that game a go. I'll open up his channel. He surely would have said it. Am I lagging? Have I lagged out, bro? No, I haven't. And that video got, which actually, I think it's good views, but views think it's better. Footy Heads is the name of it, by the way, if anyone wants to know. We're gonna share the screen on this. We are gonna share the screen on this. Pull up a display capture. Is it that? No. No, wait. Automatic. That. Yeah, all right. We'll show you guys. How do I want to do this, though? That's the question I need to ask myself. Not like that. Is it control? No, it's alt. Right? Yeah. All right. This should be actually a fun game, I think. I actually think this is going to be a fun game to play. Maybe we'll full screen this. Sorry, this is probably looking really trippy right now. This is actually probably looking really trippy at the moment. It'll all make sense. Then I'll grab me, chuck me in the corner there. All right, that's good. That's good. How's that actually look? Yeah, it's all right. Continue. Here we go. Here we go. That will be Alex Neil Bullen. Also, feel free to help me out in the chat as well. Like, if I don't know any of the players, just like name them in the chat. Let's see how much we can get. That'll be Sammy Draper. I actually reckon I've got good knowledge. I'm not good. I'm not as good with the jumper numbers, but I'm good with, like, if I see a face, I'll know the name. It'll be Taylor Walker. Yeah, I think I've actually a chance of getting a pretty decent score. Ben King, not Max King. That's 4. I reckon I know we're only on easy. That's Joel and Marty. We could actually. This might almost be worth. I know Caden's already made a video on it, but this might almost be worth making a video on. That's Finn O'Sullivan. That might throw a few people off, but top 10 draft pick, top 5, I think as well. Weddle. Can I just do the last name? I can. That makes life so much easier. English, Timmy. Big Tim English. I think this game's more fun as well than the jumper numbers. Chad Warner, not Corey. I almost said Corey, to be fair. Give me, that's Higgins. I actually sort of want like a challenging player where it's like I know them, but I can't exactly put my finger on it. Wangane Malira. Come on. Sarong. I'm talking about the man on the Duckers. I'm asking you to say his name. That's Riley Thilthorpe. This is going to be easy as. The Braden Maynard. Oh, yeah, that's how you spell it. Come on. Big Liam. Big. What have I done there? Okay, well, that is Liam Ryan, though. Liam Ryan. I think I've... Yeah, okay. I think genuinely, because of how... My mind... That's not Bruce. What's his... My mind's had a blank. My mind's actually had a blank. Oh my, this is actually bad. If I don't get this, this is actually bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. My mind's had a blank. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gunston. Fuck's sakes. That's bad. I actually wouldn't mind putting up a difficult though. I actually want, let's try expert. That's Will Hayes. Yes, Will Hayes. So it'll be like... I clicked that, didn't I? What? What did I click? Let me go back on the stream. What did I click? Oh, okay. I clicked Nick Haynes, not Will Hayes. So I think it's just going to be like a bunch of new draftees. Yeah, I don't know that guy. All right, we're not doing that. Let's try medium. I feel like medium's more my kind of thing. No, it's not. No, it is not. Let's go back to easy, ladies and gents. G'day. That's it, don't argue. I'm talking about the man on... What is it? Wait. They got Hayden Young, Brayshaw, and then Sarong. The real big three. I gave up the game because I don't know his name. But he plays for Port Adelaide. But no one knows his fucking name. Pie's going well lately. Don't want to jinx them, though. Yeah. So does anyone know this bloke, or am I couldn't give up? That's Burn Jones. What? That's not... Hold on. Do medium, you reckon? No, I'm not good at medium. I'm fucking struggling on easy players. I'm about to say McLean, but I know it's not McLean. I'm about to say McLean, but I know it's not McLean. Yes, anyone feel free to help out. I know he's a good player as well. The thing is, the second someone says his name, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's him. But, I don't know. Sometimes I have mind blanks. That doesn't actually look like Tom Backley, to be fair. It's a weird photo of him. You sell? That doesn't actually... That's not a good photo of him. Like, you can tell it's him, but that's not... I don't know. He kind of looks different. I should have gotten that, though. That'll be Sidey. Steel Sidebond. I know the face. I don't know the name, though. I do know the face. I don't know the name. Elliot Yo. That's right. He plays for West Coast, so he's irrelevant anyway. I've clicked fucking Jamie Elliott. I'm fucking... Okay. That's right. I need to lock in. All right, so that's Viney. No, I'm not even going to look at the chat. I'm not even going to look at the chat unless I need to. If I think I know the name, I'm just going off my gut feeling. I'm not even looking at the chat. That's a bow. Just keep giving me Collingwood. Like, can I actually just click Collingwood players? Yeah, I can actually do specifically Collingwood. If I do that, I'm locked in to get every player. Like, I'm just not... There's no way I'm not getting every player. Oh... Nah, I don't know. If chat wants to help out, feel free. Like, I know the player, obviously. The thing is, I will know majority of the players. I won't sometimes know their name, though, off the top of my head. But I will give up, because Zach Williams, I probably wasn't ever guessing that. Because these are all players that get games. Like, these are all players that get a side. Like, actually get a spot on the side. Well, majority of them at least. But, yeah, some of them, it's just a bit hard. JJ. What's his actual name, though? What's his actual name? I know it's JJ. What's his actual name, though? Oh, Jason Johannesson. That's it. There. Jai Amos. All right, and the game is getting underway. That's Charlie Curnow, though. Game's getting back underway. Let me go full screen. Delete the display capture. No, that's third quarter. Jumping to the fourth quarter already, are we? Third quarter it is. Here we go. And North Melbourne already having a shot on goal. Kylie's got a streak of 145. Jeez. That's really good. Here we go for a chance for an early goal. Unfortunately, that's sprayed across the face. Unfortunately, for Essendon, a stoppage will occur right in front of 50 here. Here we go. Towards the 50. Oh, that's almost a throw. He's juggled it, though. Good forward ball. It's Zach Merritt now, who have a chance to kick inside 50. He might go for home. He might just go for home. Oh. Activating the sub already, are they? Probably injury, right? Surely you're not activating a sub this early. Unless you have to. Good mark. Good overhead mark. Play on, umpire says. What for? Sends towards the wing. Almost a turnover. North Melbourne still have a hold of it, though. Getting the handball up. It's Stevens. Stevens gets it again. Kicks it long up the wing. 1-on-1. Now inside 50. It might end up out on the full. May have just stayed in, though. Touched. Come on, Sherry. Goldstein winning it. Smothered off the boot. Oh. And that'll be almost holding the ball for diving on it, but unfortunately a stoppage. Sheasel has been all right, I feel. I don't know how he's going stats-wise, but I feel like he's been an all right player. All right, good tap by Goldstein. Getting the kick high, and that'll be out on the full. That's going on the bounce clangers for sure. Here we go. And almost holding the ball. North Melbourne getting away now. It's Daniel in the middle. Getting the handball to the centre. Contested footy. Mark's been taken, though. In a wing. Now towards the outer. Play on, says the ump. Kicking a low ball forward. Good mark. Just go the barrel inside 50. Someone will get possession. Be interesting to see which side of it. Oh, can they make this work? Oh, Sherry went to go for the step ladder. And that'll end up out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Players going at it. Sherry almost winning it. High ball. Inside the 50. Can someone get the possession? I meant someone from North, not from Essendon. Langford getting the handball out of defensive 50. Gresham over the head. Back to North Melbourne. O'Sullivan. Here we go. And good pressure. Wasn't enough to make it work. And a mark will be taken. He'll go the check side. It'll be Nate Caddy going the check side to potentially get another goal for his footy team. And he's just thumped it right into the post. Daniel taking the kick out yet again. Going for a bit of a run. He'll get the kick towards the wing. And a mark by Sherry. That's why he's such an important player, to be able to take strong marks just like that. Play on. Oh, Zerha wanted the fly. Pushing the back free kick, though. And now it's McGrath. Kakar just slipped past him. Boundary throw in. Both boys going at it. It's Sherry who grabs out of the ruck contest. Kick down the wing. North Melbourne's way. Larky getting the handball away. The bounce has been taken by McKercher. It's a second. It's going to go. And it is. What a goal by McKercher. He'll be happy about that one, despite the shocking margin from North Melbourne. How's that with the... How's that? How is the legs on McKercher? Had all those players chasing him and was still able to get that goal. If Harley Reid won goal of the year off of that last year, I'm not saying it's goal of the year. I'm not saying that's goal of the year. I'm not getting trolled in the comment section again. But I think that's 5 behinds for North, though. $20 the margin. So, like, that's the thing. When I say stuff like that, when it's 20 points, it just makes it seem like North Melbourne are well and truly in this game. But, I don't know. It's just, Essendon have been so dominant tonight. But I'll end up out of bounds. Throw-in will occur thanks to Caddy's handball. Finn Sullivan, good pressure by the little man. Sherry almost thrown out of the ruck contest. High tackle Essendon's way. And that's another mark. It's time Peter Wright. I feel like he's been all right around the ground, Peter Wright. Durisma tries to do something special. It's worked. O'Sullivan now. And now it's Sheasel with the ball in the center. A kick towards the wing. An open man. He has some time to go for a bit of a run. Constanti Ex-Swans player will kick it inside the 50. Mark needs to be taken, and there we have it, Nick Larkey. Nick Larkey will line up. He's had a rough last few weeks, but this will be good. This will be good if he can put his name on the goal in the goal cards. Because I don't believe he's got a goal today, does he? No, he doesn't. But he's got the 2-goal assist with the 5 disposals. Nick Larkey needs to have good accuracy here. Will he put this through to somehow give North Melbourne a bit of confidence after the shocking football they've been playing today? And Larkey's got the goal. And all of a sudden, just a 14-point margin has occurred. All right, back to the centre it'll go. Sherry's been so dominant in the ruck. It's just the centres haven't been really able to do too much. It's Darling, though, who was in the ruck contest there against Peter Wright. And now, arguably a controversial tackle that occurred there. After swinging him around. Darling grabs it out of the contest, kicks it straight inside the 50. Fortunately, a turnover. Ben Mackay, he's been so good. They're all booing him, though. Clearly not a crowd favourite. Kick forward. Mark quickly giving it back. Controversial play. Luckily, there's so many open men for the Bombers. Play on! Christian Sherry's being taped up. Now, holding the ball. It will go towards Essendon. Here we go. The Bombers. It's right. And now O'Sullivan getting the handball after taking the turnover possession. Going for a bounce down the middle. Kick forward. Inside 50. And it's Larkey. Who gives away a push in the back free kick. Okay. And that's a mark. This time Harrison Jones. Another mark. They'll get the chance to kick it up forward. No, he goes towards the wing. Interesting play. It's a good spoil by Simpkin. Can it work in their favour? I don't think it will. Oh, good tackle by Larkey. That's a throw! What? What? How is that not Nick Larkey's free kick? What? But anyway, inside 50 for North Melbourne. Can the umpires mess this one up? But no, the kicking accuracy will. And Nick Larkey will get the free kick from the goal square. And here we go. Nick Larkey to bring North Melbourne's score to 41 points and to make the margin 8. He's got one today. This is for back-to-back goals for the big man in Nick Larkey, and he has kicked it. Oh, the Silver Lucky. Whoa, the Silver Lucky. And that's what it's all about. We've got a game here. I still don't think either team score over 70 points. If so, 70 points wins it. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a very high scoring game, but now that North Melbourne are starting to come back, it's going to be interesting. First to 70 wins, if it gets to 70. If it gets to 70. There's a good chance neither team score 70. Simpkin with the free kick in the centre. Getting a short chip kick. Umpire says not 15. A lot of controversy going around about the not 15 call being paid. And a mark's been taken. Stevens. 60 metres out. No lead. Just goes straight towards the square. No one marks. Sherry. He's been thrown down. And it just ends up over the line. It's going to be very interesting to see how Essendon hold up going into the fourth quarter. Especially at this rate. North Melbourne free kick. And it's Tristan Sherry's. Oh, that was close. It's a good mark, though. In outside 50, there's no chance for a mark there. Never mind, it's Goldstein who does. Ex-North Melbourne player. Okay, your family on. Well, my sister doesn't live here. My mum's at bingo, and I'm not even gonna say anything about my dad, because then you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's weird." Okay. But here we go. A chance for a North Melbourne goal. Thoughts on Coupe glazing you on his video? Well, I'll take it. Bingo. Yeah, it's actually not that bad of an idea, to be fair, because not many people go to bingo, meaning that she has a higher chance of winning money. So, in a way, I guess it's sort of gambling, but not really. There's higher chances of winning bingo than there is, winning the fucking lottery. So, nutmegged. Ends up out of bounds. Umpire, insufficient intent. He's paid. They'll have a chance kicking inside the 50, and that is a shocker. No, it's not. Not a shocker when you got players like Simpkin there to carry it. And he's actually going for goal here. This will be a pretty solid effort by the man in Jai Simpkin if this one goes through. But I guess he's sort of hoping that if he doesn't kick it, someone's there to back him up. He's already kicked one today, Jai Simpkin. Can he get the second? He'll be lining up from the boundary line from 50 metres out. And that is a solid effort. And he shushes the crowd. That'll bring it to 1 point. And now we have a decent game. Go Roos. On God. Go Roos at the moment. As much as even though I did tip Essendon, I fucking despise them. So I wouldn't mind seeing a North Melbourne upset. All right. I don't think there's actually too much to go in this quarter. I think there's only maybe maximum 3 minutes. So if North Melbourne can lead at the end of this quarter, that could be huge. I said maximum 5. I said maximum 3 minutes, and there's 5.5 minutes to go. So there's well and truly, you'd assume there's at least one more goal scored this quarter. It's just who it goes to. Simpkin, he's had a great quarter. Inside 50, it'll go. You'd think. Almost holding the ball. Umpire's paid it. Essendon free kick just outside defensive 50. It's Zach Merritt. Sends towards the wing. A mark needs to be taken by at least somebody, and it is. It's the kick. Oh, that's a shocker. Almost ends up out on the full, though. Throws it in. Sherry wins it. Jai Simpkin, Eric Hipwood, and a certain AFL YouTuber who does interviews. Yeah, righto then. Righto then, Chunky. Speaking of which, has Scoop's been going live lately? I don't know if he has, and I just haven't seen it. He goes live late, so that's probably why I haven't. I don't know. I just feel like I haven't watched a Scoop stream in a minute. And that's another goal for Caddy. Stretching out to 40 to 55. Go the Blues. Yeah, it's been. I'll probably tune into it maybe, actually. Will I tune in? If I'm up, I will. It's sort of hard because of the 20-minute intro and stuff. Like when I see Scoops is live, I'm just like, I can't be bothered waiting 20 minutes, and I just don't bother. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Daisy Coleman. Go for the Kangas. Fair enough. That's probably fair enough. I think most people, unless you're an Essendon supporter at this point in time, you're probably going for North Melbourne. Where is it? Where's what? And that is a mark in defense for North Melbourne. Play on umpire calls. That's a very risky kick. Umpire says play on. It'll be kicks towards the wing. Simpkin gets the fend off and then pushed in the back. Umpire calls the throw, though. Boundary throw in. Tristan Sherry winning the hit out. The handball away. Mirror getting it off. Here we go. This could be something. This could be something for the Bombers. Never mind. Turning the footy straight over. It's Sherry. Should be a nice mark. It is. Daly's Uniac now. Where's he going to put this one? Play on. It will go just inside 50. Larky tries to fly for it. It's Zerha! Zerha! Oh! Langford, if he made a bit of an effort there, he probably could have stopped that. That's a good goal, though. North Melbourne are staying in it. That's a solid goal by Zerha. I really want to see this replay. Oh, that's the thing. Langford gave up on that. He thought it was missing, and then he didn't get to it in time. One point the margin, 55 to 54. I really want North Melbourne to win this quarter. Like they've already scored more than Essendon have this quarter, but I just want them to take that lead. Taken high is Sherry. Play on. It's a high ball by the big ruckman. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's got to be. It was close to holding the ball, I reckon. Good tap by Sherry. Will it work in their advantage? It could. He's got the possession. Over the head handball. Now it's Shazel. Shazel getting the hands. And Stevens, he's just dropped the ball. Free kick advantage has been paid. They're running now, Essendon. Trying to get there up fast. Inside 50, will it go? No, it will not. A free kick. North Melbourne's way now. It will go towards 50. Someone needs to do something. Shazel, he's been great this quarter. Him and Simpkin have dominated, and even Sherry. McGrath. And now, he's almost fumbled that, but he's got it. A minute to go. A minute to go on the clock. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the goal scorer? It's got to be North Melbourne. And that's going to go out in the full. But North Melbourne get the turnover mark regardless. Playing over the handball to Daniels. Oh, you got to mark those, Larky. And that's holding the man. Larky. Oh, the fumbles by North Melbourne. Now Kako takes a bounce. He'll break the tackle. He'll take the second bounce. Goes for goals! Oh, Kako, man. You gotta pass. You gotta pass that. I've just seen the replay. You gotta pass that to Zachy Merritt. You gotta pass that to Merritt. Harrison Jones, he looks injured. Oh! That's bad. They're getting the stretcher out now for Harrison Jones. He can't walk. 3/4 time. Well, Harrison Jones is out for the next few weeks then, if they're getting the stretcher out. Bob Bell, how are we going? Good to see ya. Feel free to leave a like on the stream if you haven't yet. What's the stats board looking like? What is this stats board looking like? Well, obviously, Essendon leaded by 1. Goals, though. Perkins still leading. 3 goals. Merritt has 25 disposals. Not far behind him is Davies, Uniacke, and Powell with 23 each. Hitouts, Sherry's 30 hitouts to Todd Goldstein 14. Maley's had 2 contested marks. Sherry had the 8 clearances. Ben McKay and Reid are the only people with 100% time on ground. Free kick counter currently is 26-19, Essendon's way. I wouldn't mind seeing how Harry Sheasel's quarter just went. 7 disposals. I feel like he had a better quarter than that, no? Who else had a good quarter? Merritt, I think, had like over 10. 8, really? Really? That's kind of surprising. Anyway. What have you thought about the game so far? I thought it was a bit boring because it looked like it was going to be a blowout, and then North Melbourne kind of made the second half of that quarter a bit interesting. So if we can stay close throughout the next quarter, I'll be happy. I'll be happy, man. Everyone, I just want to quickly acknowledge we are officially 70 subscribers away from hitting 8,000 subscribers. So you know what? I'm going to make my goal, and it's well and truly hittable. I would be shocked if we did not hit this. I want to hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and I think we can do it. 70 subscribers in 30 days. We can do that. We can do that, guys, and I need your help. All right, so if you're currently a viewer and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to. If you have a friend who enjoys AFL or just enjoys life, share the stream with them. All right, get them up and about. Get them to chuck me a cheeky sub. Essendon suck. Yeah, they've not done well that quarter, have they? They have not done well that quarter, that's for sure. But hey, Essendon being bad is making this game a bit more interesting. So I'm not complaining one bit. One more quarter to go, though. I want everyone to chuck in their final predictions. Who's going to win? How much? And may as well chuck in the final scores if you feel the need to. Oh, stop with the KFC ads, man. Stop with the KFC ads. North got 5 goals to 1 in the third. Yeah. They have done well. Can't deny that. So Archer. North Melbourne won't have Archer for this final quarter. Essendon won't have Harrison Jones either. North win by 4. I really want to see it. Despite me wanting to get a perfect round of tipping, I wouldn't mind seeing North Melbourne pull off an upset. I genuinely wouldn't mind seeing North Melbourne pull off an upset. I'm just thinking, like, imagine Kako got that goal. If Kako kicks that goal, bro. I'm just having, bro. I actually thought that was. I would have freaked out like it was goal of the fucking year, bro. On God, I actually reckon I would have. We have 16 goals so far. We have 16 goals. What? I'm angry, very angry. Why is that? Why is that, main stallion? But nonetheless, welcome to the stream. Queensland lost to New South Wales in RLW State of Origin. What's the State of Origin? Is that just like... Is that finals? Is it? Is the State of Origin like finals? All right, Essendon will lead at the start of this quarter by 1 point as the fourth quarter siren is about to start. Is about to sound. And there it is. Can we see a good finish to Thursday night footy? After everyone was absolutely bagging this game, can we see a good game of footy? Who do you think will win, Jesse? I'll go North Melbourne by 1 point. Harry Shees will goal after the siren. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And now McGrath gets the kick away. It's now Merritt on his 26th disposal. Set up State of Origin. Watch the highlights after the stream. You'll know what it is. I will break. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming your team lost, whatever team you go for. Wait, no. You go for the Brisbane Broncos. And that'll be holding the ball. No, that'll be a ball up. Marcus Bonampelli watching the game from the sidelines. What's he doing here? Getting the kick. Nick Larkin. Go the barrel, son! Go the barrel! And a mark by Zerha. Zerha is what he's going to do in the Essendon fans' faces when he puts the goal through. North Melbourne have not led at all at any stage today. Zerha kicking this will be monumental. It'll absolutely break the game. A point here will tie it. 1 point ball game. And now it's a no point ball game. As the scores become level. Good mark by Wright. He'll try and get it away. Play on the umpire says. Holding the ball. It's Shazel. High ball. Can Ben Mackay get there in time? No, they cannot. It's Larky. He'll turn over the footy. Who's going to get to it? Where's the ball? Here we go. It's Goldstein who gets it away. Peter Wright decides to get back into defensive 50. Taking a bounce, taking a second, taking a third, getting the handball. Nick Martin, he's had an alright game. We have seen better from him though. Nick Merritt. Alright. It's Caddy though with the mark. Decides not to go for goals, but he might accidentally get it anyway. Never mind, he's missed. But they'll take the lead back by 1. It's like a state rivalry, but there's 3 games. Yeah, okay. So it's like the NRL and the State of Origin are 2 very different things, are they? Like they're not the same thing. 2 meter Peter. Kicks inside the 50. Good spoil, but Kako! Isaac Kako! The good man. The beautiful man. From Iraq. Will put the Bombers 7 points up. Isaac Kako, top 10 players that I want to meet this year. Out of all the players in the AFL, Isaac Kako and Harry Shazel are probably the 2 players that I want to meet the most. Like those are, yeah, I want to meet those 2 boys. I feel like they, I don't know, I just a photo with them, bro. That'll make my year, man. Centre bounce. Good tap by Sherry. Perkins trying to make it work. Unfortunately can't. High ball inside 50. Can Essendon get the mark? They won't. Oh, he's almost killed him there. Stevens. Sherry gets the hands up. Getting the kick down the line. Can someone do something? Free kick. Essendon's way. You don't know what for. And now Peter Wright takes a mark, making it look easy. He'll have to go one more kick in order for a chance for an Essendon goal. What's it going to be? It's going to be a throw-in. I think Sherry will do enough to get it out of here. Throws it in. Good tap. It's Peter Wright. Doesn't matter regardless. It ends up in the hands of Nick Martin. It'll go back inside 50 for Essendon. And now Peter Wright, 2 metre Peter will line up. So almost, you think 2 more goals for Essendon will do it. 2 more goals for, if Essendon kick 2 in a row. So Peter Wright's kick this one, and then Essendon have to follow up by another one. I reckon that'll be the game. But if Peter Wright kicks this one or misses it, and North Melbourne kick the next one, that'll be huge. And now that is not going to come back, and that'll be a behind. Thanks for Peter Wright. Almost at 10 behinds. Jesse Collin Cats will be a really good game. Yeah, that'll be a good game for sure. Welcome back to the stream, Gus. Hope you're going well. And now something will happen. I think it's a ball up from what I've seen. Tristan Cherry winning the hit out. Can something happen? Something will happen. A kick up now in North Melbourne's 50. Oh, getting the soccer up. Have some time. Won't get to it. Falls to the ground. Yeah, J. Tomo mugs coming soon. Along with the Dadmo oven mitts. Umpire wants to have another ball up. Inside 50. Come on, Sherry. You're going to be dominant here. Goldstein winning it. McGrath. Good smother. Ends up back out of bounds. Another stoppage. Did they come down to your footy club, did they, Gus? That's kind of cool then. No, to be fair, Bob Bell, sometimes AFL players do just go down to local clubs. Sometimes AFL players do just go down to local clubs. $11 to go here in the fourth quarter. I really think North Melbourne need to kick the next goal. I know it's only an 8-point margin, but I think North Melbourne, they need to kick the next one because they currently need 2 goals for the lead. If Essendon kick the next one, they'll extend it out to 3 goals. And that means in order for them to win, they probably have to leave Essendon goalless for the rest. Yeah, that's pretty good then, Gus. Did they actually do much though? Did they actually teach you guys much or? Yeah, I couldn't imagine they would have really done too much. And also, because it's they are sort of young players as well. They have a lot of knowledge on it, but I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have as much knowledge as if you got Joe Danaher or something down there. It's crazy to think that there's probably some club got Lockie Neal. Imagine that. Xavier Duursma, halfback, has the football, sells the candy, holding the ball! And that is a shocking play by Xavier Duursma. But Simpkin will have the possession now. And now a mark will be taken. Go for the shot, son. Chooses not to and finds Larky. He'll line up from the boundary, assuming he goes for goal. Come on, Larky. Got 2 goals today. Make it 3. This will make the game very interesting if he can slot it here from the boundary. Nick Larky misses. Also, when is the blue wrench coming? When I need to give away a mod. That's the thing. If anyone wants a mod, you just sort of got to be in the chat at the right time. We got a bunch of trolls in the chat and someone we've got no mods. That's when the blue wrench is coming. But I wouldn't mind having a look at some of my mods and just maybe getting rid of the ones who I haven't seen in the chat in a while. What? You can't change your decision. I don't care. Umpires make the wrong decision every fucking game. What's the difference now? You can't go back on your decision. I understand that would have been very controversial. That would have been a game-changing decision if he didn't call it back. But what? You can't go back on your decision. They never do that. So what's the difference today? Have a look now. No, I'm not going to have a look now. No point having a look now. Am I lagging? Am I actually lagging? Not anymore? All right. Oh, a good mark by Duursma in the back line. All right, it looks like I'm lagging again. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now, why I'm lagging, but I love Jason Moore single and 6-4, by the way. Oh, God. I'll have a look at what Main Stallion sent me later, but he's just sent me a YouTube link on Instagram. Here we go. Mark's been taken. But also, yeah, cheers. Cheers for the 4 months, Gus. I forgot to mention that part as well. Yeah, off to AFL, man. And Sporting Lou. Yeah, okay. I might have a look at it later then. Main Stallion. Possibly. Here we go. Essendon will get the kick to forward. It's LDU keeping it in. Almost turning it over. Luckily, it goes out of bounds. Clarkson's looking pretty angry in the box. Good tap. It's Simpkin. Getting it back. And now, Essendon turnover. Arguably a sling tackle. Doesn't matter, it's still working. AFL Talk showing his face now. Yeah. It's good. If he wants to go anywhere on YouTube, he probably does have to start showing his face. But then again, he also probably needs to... Don't want to shit on him, but I probably needs to improve a bit more as a creator in general. 50-meter penalty. Caleb Daniel. Yeah, it's weird how he gets decent views, Angus. That is weird, considering. But also, he was streaming on YouTube Shorts, which I find... I don't know why he was streaming on YouTube Shorts, but he did. So maybe it's easier to get views and stuff on there. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a good... Oh, it hasn't gone in. That was very lucky. Yeah, I think with YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts live streams, I think it's the same as if you were just like on, because you know how, like when you're scrolling on YouTube Shorts, it's just like even if you just quickly scroll past it, it's just it counts as a view. I think that might have been why. Oh, Duisma kicks a goal, 3 points, 3 points in it, and now this is going to be a close finish with just under 5 minutes to go. Also, I need to update these 10 behinds. I actually didn't know AFLW Duisma was Yasin Duisma. I didn't know she was related to him. I just thought they had the same last name. Here we go. Inside 50 for the Bombers. They'll end up out of bounds. Now a stoppage. This is interesting. Oh, it must be out in the full. Now it's interesting. North Melbourne with the possession. They can't afford to be giving this off. I don't think North Melbourne have led at any stage so far in this game. But all that matters is that they lead that is if they lead soon. That's all that matters. Bombers inside 50. Oh, drop mark. Kako! Kako! And now for the win! He's missed. The inaccuracy from Essendon has been shocking. It's Simpkin. Oh, that's risky. It was risky. Oh my God, this is good football by North. North Bowl. Sheasel sells the candy inside 50. Oh, turnover to Merritt. Under 3 minutes to go. 4 points is currently the margin. Come on, North. Sending towards the wing. Good mark by 2 meter Peter. Here we go. Front on contact. It's Kako. Oh, North Melbourne free kick. You see Gus Footy has a cameraman team now. They don't get paid, by the way. Assuming it's just some of your mates then. Oh, he's fumbled that. Can North Melbourne get the possession here? They do. Sherry. McKercher sending it inside the 50. Oh, it's a mark. This is a chance for North Melbourne's first goal. No, this is a chance for North Melbourne to lead for the first time today. With 1:23 to go, it's Maley. He's got 1 goal today. Can he make that 2 to give North Melbourne the lead? Oh! I thought they were going to get that. I thought, how do you not have the distance? I guess they did rush him, but I don't know. I feel like he got to have the distance. Now Essendon is going to slow down the game. Yeah, fair enough, Angus. Oh, good mark. They're just going to slow down the game now, the Bombers. How long left? 40 seconds. So unless they turn over the ball right now, Essendon, it's going to be game over. North Melbourne get the ball back, though. High ball. Sent towards 50. No one can mark. Getting the handball. Free kick. Oh, Essendon's free kick. That'll be the game. And Zach Merritt will hold up this game of football. If he just doesn't kick until he's told to, the siren will sound. With a bit of a limp going on. Merritt gets the kick. 10 seconds to go. North Melbourne. High ball by Sherry. And spoiled. That'll be the siren. Essendon win. Essendon hold on and win the game by 3 points. Closer game than it should have been. Essendon should have thumped them, but unfortunately, North Melbourne, I don't think they took the lead at all. Glory and fame. See the Bombers fly up, up. We are the team that's going to be. I don't know the fucking words, but as the Bombers fly up. Alright, Essendon win though, 3-point margin. I'll check a few key stats to the game. Perkins had most goals of today, 3 goals, 1. Nate Caddy though, 2 goals, 3. Could have been a bit more accurate by him. Merritt though, the 35 disposals. That is absolutely elite by him, even with the tag. Sheasel second with 32, meaning that he had a big fourth quarter with the 11 disposals. Hit-outs. Sherry had a big game, 37 hit-outs. Todd Goldstein's 19. Maley and Peter Wright both had 3 centre marks each. Sherry had the 9 clearances. Powell and Merritt got inside there 57 times. And Mackay and Reid, the only people to have 100% time on ground. Free kick counter though. Essendon, good on you guys. You've reached 30 free kicks. Good on yous. To North Melbourne's 22. So pretty even game. Special efficiency was pretty even. Goal efficiency pretty even. Overall, it wasn't that bad though. But Essendon did lead for 100% of the game. Besides that time, obviously, when scores got tied up, could have kept streaming low. Had to go to the airport. Yeah, I don't see the point of starting a watch along and then ending early. Like, especially if you already know that you're not going to be able to stream the whole game. That's what I don't understand. But yeah, whatever. Okay, well, we will wrap up the stream momentarily. I'll let everyone get their final thoughts in. What do we think of the game? What do we think of the game? Our boys who play this grand old game are always striving for glory and fame. Bombers fly up, up. You're the team they don't fear. They'll try their best, but they can't get near as the Bombers fly up. Radar to AFL. I won't do that. I will not be doing that, unfortunately. I will be wrapping up the stream shortly. Yeah, okay. I think we'll probably call it there, I think. So hope you all did enjoy today's stream. If you guys did, as always, feel free to leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Try and get to 8,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and we're only 69 away, so I know we can get there. Yeah, and a big month of content, I think. Probably not as big as last month. I think last month was pretty good. But yeah, I've got a gather round related video coming out on next Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you smash that notification bell. Do enjoy your company for tonight's stream. Love you all. See ya.